on things.
Okay.
Okay. Can you hear me?
I sure can.
Sorry, my roommate is making a lot of noise. Okay, what I'm complaining about is that I had a phone conversation with one of your officers, and while I was on the phone with him, he got on his computer, which is illegal, and he started making whistle noises and bell noises or I guess whistle and bell noises can be synonymous to some people, but like ringing, like bells, like ding, 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 and stuff like that. And it was highly unprofessional and inappropriate.
Okay, what officer were you on the phone with?
I don't even know. That's the thing. He didn't give me the right name. He gave me two different names when he called me. First he said his name
What
was
name did he
Officer Goodman, and then I said, how do you spell that? And he said Guera, and so I don't know who he is. And he called from an unknown number.
Okay, when was the time and date of this phone call?
Let's see. Yeah, that officer scared me. There's something wrong. Saturday, 9:51 a.m. about is when I tried to send the video of it to somebody, and so it was this Saturday.
Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is try to do some research to determine what officer that was. Did you call this officer, or this officer called you?
No, he called me.
Okay. How did he get your number?
So I called 911, and then they told me to call the non-emergency. Then I reported what happened with my doctors, because I went to UC Health. They faked that I was on drugs, and the reason why I know is because my sister-in-law works for UC Health, and they can get into the system. Well, the doctor overrode the drug test and put that they were positive for drugs. Then he deleted some of the false positives that he put on my drug test out. Then he left some of the positives in, and I reported him to the UC Health team, and they said they will delete out the drug tests that were falsified for me. They just have to do a review of it. Then I went to Cedar Springs because they put me on an M1 hold and forced me to go to Cedar Springs. After they injected me with Haldol, which I'm allergic to, and I told them not to give it to me, they messed up my heart. Now I'm on Carvedilol. They tried killing me at UC Health, is how I feel, because when you tell somebody, don't give me something I'm allergic to, and they scream at you, yes, you are going to get this medication, I don't care, whatever, basically, they not verbatim, that's pretty much trying to kill somebody. And I reported them to the police, and the police said there's nothing that they can do for me. And I said, that's patient harm. My heart is all messed up because of them now. And then on top of that, when I went to Cedar Springs, I filmed myself going to the bathroom and giving the nurses a drug test, 6-4-26, and they deleted out my drug test from LabCorp. And so I told the LabCorp lady that I'm on video literally peeing in a urine cup, handing it to the nurse after I pee in it. And my drug test is gone that was negative. That would have cleared me for being on meth, because it was a negative test for meth. My meth metabolites would have shown it in my system, because the first meth test that they did was 6-2-26 at UC Health, and then the second meth test that I had, 6-4-26, was negative for meth. And they're just playing with me. They're harassing me. They harass me with the police officers. They don't do anything right at all at the Internal Affairs Division. They refuse to help me. And it's just one big cover-up. And I would just like to be treated as a human being and actually have somebody help me with justice.
Okay, so you want to file a complaint on the officer that you said called you and was making weird, like, beeping and whistling noises at you?
Yeah, because he said I was a liar. And I said, what if I have videos of everything? I had to delete off the video of me peeing at Cedar Springs because they threatened that I would get a HIPAA violation if I did that, and I didn't want to get a HIPAA violation. But I honestly peed in a drug screening cup. I really did. And I have only part of my UA. I don't have the negative drug tests on there now. And
Okay,
I
so
even have
what
a
we're going to
video
do for
of.
you here in Internal Affairs is I'm going to take this complaint and I will try to figure out which officer it was that you spoke with,
Okay.
and then I can file that complaint against him, okay?
Yes.
What's a good telephone number to reach you?
719-284-4078. And I even have Brian S. Eifler as a witness because he literally saw the video. So, I mean, I didn't send him a video of me peeing at Cedar Springs, what I thought about it, but I just don't want to get HIPAA violation.
Yeah, no, that's okay. So what we do here in Internal Affairs is we're just going to be investigating this officer and the phone call.
Okay.
That's the only thing that we'll be investigating. Okay, so you said it was Saturday at 9:51 a.m.
Not exactly, not verbatim. It was around that, within the hour of about probably, I'd say 8:30ish, between 10 o'clock-ish when the phone call occurred. I'm not quite sure on the exact time.
Okay, let me try to do some research and I'll give you a call back, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.